Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Turn Trails for yet another amazing, interesting vlog. So today we're gonna be unboxing and reviewing the Aibird Uoplay 2. Yes, the smartphone and GoPro stabilizer out there. So I'm very excited. I'm sure you're very curious to find out what it is all about. So without wasting any time further, let's just get started and see what it has to offer. Alright, let's start unboxing. What do we have? Alright. So I guess this is the portable pouch. But I'm not really a great fan of this because I really like the earlier version which they provided, which was actually strong and better in terms of portability. And some manuals, warranty cards. Oh yeah, here's a warranty card. How do I take it? Yeah, there it is. So now it looks lifeless. I'm sure it's gonna spring back to life once we put in the batteries. Now there's the remote. And here is the USB cable, my friends, the micro USB to the USB general type A. The quality is pretty much taken care of. So the damages due to the wear and tear is like probably much lesser than the general USB cables out there. Counterweight for iPhone 6s Plus and other heavy phones. And this over here, my friends, is the rubber band for GoPro. So this is something which I really like because it ensures that the GoPro is firmly held onto your gimbal. And the last thing you want while you're making some awesome footages is like your GoPro flipping off your gimbal and like falling down. So this is something which I'll really recommend for safety purpose. The charger, the battery. So here it is. One you can use one for the charging while you're using your gimbal. So I think we are pretty much sorted. There are two ways where you can charge your batteries for the gimbal. So one is like you have the standalone charger where you can just plug in and charge, and the other way is where you can directly plug in your USB to the gimbal, and while you are shooting out there you can connect your gimbal to a power bank and keep charging on the go. Before you mount the phone onto your gimbal, please ensure that you install the app Uoplay from the App Store onto your mobile. Press on the power button and hold on for 2 seconds. You will see a blue light flashing, and now it's time to connect to the Bluetooth. Once the Bluetooth is set up, you're good to mount your phone onto the gimbal. Now all you have to do is single click on the power button once again and you will see your gimbal springing to life. And now we're all set to go out for a field test. So guys, here is the comparison between handheld and gimbal. So you can see how majorly there is a difference between the stabilization of the shots. It feels as if like we've used some professional rigs or cranes out there to get these shots. It is just amazing how it has come out. I really loved it. And this is the walk test. And by the way, I would like to let you know that iPhone has got its inbuilt stabilization, because of which you might not see a big difference between the shots. But I tried using Oppo OnePlus 3 and I could really see a major difference between the shots stabilization. And here is a run test. You can see how the camera is shaking up and down, sideways, and see this. It's just amazing. It feels as if like I'm on a crane, like taking the shots literally. And you can see the results for yourself. Here's a 360 degree. You just have like so many features in this that I would say this is like a must for every vlogger out there. To connect your remote to the gimbal, put your gimbal on the standby mode and press the power button over here. That should bring the blue light on at the bottom. So initially when you do this, this blue light would be blinking. So all you need to do is, you see this hole here, you need to use a safety pin or something which can go inside this, and there's a button inside. So once you insert and press, it will give a click sound, and that should enable the connection between the remote and the gimbal, and the blue light would, which was blinking earlier, would stop doing so, and that shows that you are good to go now. And in case if your remote still hasn't connected to the gimbal, ensure that you restart the gimbal and put it on standby mode again, and that should sort your problem. And here are the different modes of joystick that you get on the app. This is the lock mode that we are going through now. And this is the semi-following mode. And here we have the full following mode. So it just depends on what you exactly need according to the situation or the location you are in. And here it is, guys, the awesome feature of face track. So with the help of the information that it is getting with my face, it is tracking the camera to whichever direction I'm moving. So if I go to the right, it takes it there. If I go to the left, it does so. And like no matter which direction I move, it just ensures that my face is the subject in the frame. So that's as simple as it is. It is really a good feature for vloggers and other cinematographers out there, because you really don't need a team or a crew to set this up. It's just like you're good with a tripod and set up your gimbal on that and you're good to go. As you can see, I am not operating it with any remote control or as such. Even DJI Osmo offers it, but then they don't provide the convenience to use a GoPro as well with the gimbal. So I really recommend Uoplay 2 for at least for this main feature. And apart from that, obviously the body make and everything is like totally cool and amazing. You have to be careful when you're using the gimbal against strong winds, because it actually loses its control. And be very careful about the phone, because it actually can bring some cracks, or probably you can damage your phone in some other way. I just feel the gimbal is on a heavier side, because for a guy like me who's decently built, even my forearms started aching when I was shooting the time lapse the other day. So I really wonder what it would be like for a thinner guy to hold it across for a minute or two, walking around or running around. It might be, it might ache your forearm. So that is something which I would really prefer Uoplay takes into consideration while making the next version. There is this thing about face track which I noticed. So when I try to start moving around in a faster way, then there is a bit of lag that happens, but I really think that is somewhat you can consider for all the better things that the gimbal is offering. So I really think you guys should go for this. At least guys with requirements like me, who wants to have a decent gimbal at a decent price with the feature of GoPro support as well, which is not there in DJI Osmo again. Personally, I'm a big fan of DJI Osmo since I've been using their drone, but I really expected them to work on that GoPro support as well. Since they didn't offer that, I went for Uoplay 2, and it really worked for me in terms of price as well as the features. So I really think it was a win-win situation for me in all aspects. So that's about it. And guys, before you plan to buy this amazing stabilizer, a quick tip on where to buy it from. So I checked out various websites like eBay and their other competitors, but I must say that there is a seller called Thanks Buy a Hobby from ebay.com who's offering for $299 for the newer version, that is Uoplay 2. But whereas in other websites for the earlier versions, they are offering somewhere on the range of $399 to $450. So you are buying the older version for $150 extra in other websites, and in this website the seller is offering for $299. So I really recommend this deal to one and all of you. So please do check it out and save yourself some money.